Y'all come on in. Come on in. So we can talk about it. Y'all come in. Let's talk about it. Let me see, can I find some music? Hold on. Y'all come on in, smash the like button. We gotta talk about this. Y'all come on in. I'm gonna try to find some YouTube music. We need to talk. We need to talk. Y'all come on in. Let's see, can I find some music? Let's see. Let me see, can I find some music? Y'all come on in. We need to talk. Cause we need to talk. Let me find some music, y'all. Creators music. Let me see. I don't want to use nobody else music. Let's come in and talk. Y'all, let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk about this thing. Modern relationship is about is. Modern relationship is all about is. And I need to get all my modern people, modern world people. I want y'all to come in here so y'all can explain to me, you know, why is it that how? How could it be about us? How could modern relationship just be about us? Okay. See, it ain't got nothing to do with old school. It ain't got to do. I don't understand that. Dating is dating. When you look up in the dictionary, when you go on Google, when you Google dating, you're gonna see modern. You're gonna see dating, the types of dating. You all the world chooses titles, and to me, it seemed more like black people put title on the way they want things to go. It seems to me they the one putting the title to the. I mean, it's. I know it got to be more. That's what it's about. So everybody you date. So you telling me that everybody that you date, mine is on S. That's not what women let that happen. It's going to happen later. How could you just meet somebody for the first time, and you don't even know what's going on with their body system? You don't know nothing about that person. You don't know, and you can't believe everything people say these days. So when you first meet somebody, why is your mind just because they Google eye you like this? That did something to you? Y'all men and women got to get it together with this dating thing. Okay, I tell you what. Why don't you bypass the people who don't want to be in the area where you are mentally? When you first meet them, you know they not that way. Leave them alone. Go bypass them and go get the other women. It's a lot of women enjoy that. It's a lot of women enjoy men like that. It's a lot of men enjoy women like that. I mean, y'all always picking the women who are not mentally ready for that. I've been single for a long time. Not only me, a lot of women, we've been out of dating. And we're not about to just jump inside the soup and then get cooked up in that like that. Because the reason why we don't is because we love ourselves. Ain't no man, but some men, you got some good men out there. They ain't about to just jump over in that soup like that, then stir it up and start eating it like that, sipping on it. That ain't how it's supposed to go, y'all. I figure if you meet someone and they're not highly up to your potentials, then bypass it. Why you pick me? Why is you keep picking? Why do men's mind up in the gutter always pick me? They pick Lanita. No, I want a date. I want to do my date right. Oh, I'm modern relationship. We do it this way. We do it that way. No, modern relationship. Y'all, we got to keep it real. We got to keep. Don't nobody want to talk about the real stuff, but this is real. I mean, where are the men? I want to meet the men that really ready to date, not a man who just want to jump in my bed. It ain't gonna work like that. So, when my thing is, where are those men at? Because you got the old one trying to act young, and young one doing what they supposed to do. That's how they supposed to balance like that themselves. But everybody about to jump in your bed. So what you need to do is go meet someone. If you first meet me, I don't give you no thought about you about to jack in this pot, jack in the box, and jack out the box. I'm not gonna give you no kind of thought about it. So if you see that I'm not that woman for you, why I got to be the one say I'm done? I wonder why. Leave me alone. Go to somebody else. Go to some. Don't regulate me because you're not gonna get away with it. You can say anything about. I know when a person when a man can't have his way with a woman in the relationship. And I can't speak for the woman having a way with men because I'm a woman. So if a man can't have his way when he first meet a woman, then he talks down on her. Why are you talking down on somebody you don't know? And then, and then suppose you don't know what people got these days. How are people so comfortable just in the modern relationship, just jumping in the bed and jumping out the bed? And I mean, I don't understand that. I mean, that's not a relationship. So what you need to do, stop playing game mentally and go to the women. It's plenty of women waiting on you. But it seems like men's bypass them kind of women and get the good women and think they about to run over the good women. Oh, I'm on a relationship, I do it this way. But baby, you keep doing it your way, okay? And I'm gonna keep doing it my way. So where are we going? It's a bye, right? I'll holler at you. I'll see you later, alligator. Cause I ain't got the roll like that. Don't never let nobody. Let me tell y'all women something. Never feel that you are the problem in the relationship if you're not the problem in the relationship. When a person complain all the time, when you first meet them, they got somebody. They got something. They just want to be recreational. And then if they ain't got nobody, they just want recreational fun. And I'm not in that modern relationship side right there. I'm up to date. I'm up to date on relationship to me. I'm gonna remain my way. My way. I ain't got to do all that. I don't have to do all that in the modern relationship. But I believe that it should be better. Hold on for a minute, guys. Let me see something. Hold on. Now we're gonna talk about the problems in modern relationships. There's a lot of problems in. Y'all, excuse me, I lost my glasses. I got the broken ones on. Um, it's a lot of problems to me in the modern relationship. It's a lot of problems in there. I mean, we spoke on it before. We spoke on uh we spoke on we spoke on hold on for a second, God. Let me pull my little notes up. Hold on, let me put up my notes right quick. Hold on, y'all. Work with me. It's I hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. Cause we got to get the mindset right when we talk about dating and uh relationship in the modern world, okay? Society, we know for a fact that society. I'm gonna be honest with you. Modern dating is just like it was back then. It ain't no different. It's just accepting the facts. Um, accepting what people want, what that person want. Okay, so we're gonna talk about it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for 1 second. I delete my notes and I'm trying to I'm trying to pull them back up, y'all. Okay. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me put this. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Okay, we gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about this because things got to get better. Things got to get better with this dating thing. I mean, I wonder why it's so hard to just wait. I'll be honest with y'all. It's some part we're gonna talk about right now. I'm gonna talk about it right there. We're gonna talk about some of the biggest issues. Yeah. Yeah, I allowed my other class, so y'all excuse my pro classes, okay? We're gonna talk about the biggest issues um with modern dating, okay? Dating in this world today feel more like a competition. And it's strange, y'all, that I'm saying this because I'm looking at my notes and then I picked up somebody else saying the same thing to me. Oh, here comes, here comes the real. Okay, the real said people ain't got no time to be waiting. What you want for and get. Don't you start. Okay, y'all. But some of but see, if you don't want to wait, then move on. But see, my thing is, like I was saying before, dating in today's society, it feel more like a competition. It's competitive for some reason when it don't have to be, of who the best looking profile or most compelling, a piling description, and it's more like at the same time it can feel easier to be less, you know, attacked. I mean, if I'm not what you are looking for, then move on. Finding my problem with me is finding authentic connection. My thing is, I think when I first meet someone, they be so cool, me y'all. They be so cool. They be so cool and they be relaxed and so lovable. But when I get to know these jokers, golly, I can just know the joker in a week, and then it started getting tough on me. The relationship started getting kind of tough that quick in modern dating. Okay, normalizing behavior. I did that. I did everything I could. I said, well, let me just sit back. You know, you'll say to yourself, let you just sit back and try to just let that person you know, guide you because you like the person. Okay, but that's normalizing the behavior that impact romance and love like that. You know, I wanna get to know you, okay? Dating and relationships experiences, y'all, can be a complete roller coaster. You know, just as Lanita as well as anybody else who date, the roller coaster ride on sometimes you have to get off the roller coaster. You ain't got to ride that roller coaster. The roller coaster. So we're gonna talk about the five. I'm gonna say some of the biggest issue with modern dating. And me and Darrell talk about modern dating all the time. And I thought about him when I was dating, when I was dating. I thought about him. I said, you know what? This is crazy. I said, dog, why I can't meet nobody like the real? The real said I'm too old for him. So he was honest. I'm too old for him, I guess. One of the biggest issues in modern relationship is knowing what you want. Knowing what you want. At the end of the day, you are optimistic, yet hear nothing back for days. Now, I can tell when somebody in that I can tell when a person got somebody else when I'm dating is I'm single. I'm single. I go to bed when I want to. I go to sleep when I want to. I don't have no set bedtime. Uh, I live like a single person. A single person like me, I may not want to clean. I might not want to make my bed up. I might just want to fish my bed up. I might not even want to clean up today, like I would third clean if I had company. But you want to come over, so you get what you. Okay, so what to know what you want in the relationship. You find yourself thinking. See, I found myself thinking in a relationship. So when you dating, we got to change dating, y'all. We got to change the mindset and what dating all about. Okay, you find yourself thinking, and then why is dating harder now? You ask your question, why is dating harder now? Um, is it just you? Is it just me? Or is everyone on this journey together? Everybody not on this journey together. Because if it was, then I'd be on the journey. So that's a question to ask for. Are you really ready to want to date? Or you really want to date, or you just doing something? See, when a person tell you they are looking to date, when you ask a person, say, what you want from me? And then you said, I like you. I want to get to know you. I like you. I want to date you. I want to get to know you. If you're not in that category, tell them, well, I'm sorry, I won't be able to do it. Why is it so hard to be honest in the relationship from the beginning? Why is it that you just can't tell a person what you want out the relationship? Tell the person, I'm not ready to start a relationship. I just want this. And so then y'all move on. Don't be trying to hold on to something that's because you want it for that. Okay, the reality is that you are far from alone. I'm not. I'm not. I'm far from being alone in this dating area. I am. I am. I am. I thought I was, but I'm not, and I'm not gonna worry about it. Nearly half of Americans say that dating is harder than 10 years ago. It's very hard. People. I just think that people are not dating. They just looking for ex partner. Y'all know what I'm saying. They looking for ex partners. If that's what you looking for, then you continue to look for that. But I'm not in that category. I'm not in that category, and I never will be in that category. If you're not ready to date, then get out of it. That's not dating having an ex partner. No, that's what your relationship that y'all got. That's not modern relationship. That's not a modern relationship. That's something that's gonna wear out later. Some of the biggest reason for this is because increased risk. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad I look at dating as a risk. So you ready to you gonna get the goodest, nice looking lady who don't look like she on that type. And then you want her to be the way you want her to be. Or you gonna pick the nicest woman like that and you wanna take that risk. You know they look like they are clean person. They're gonna do this like that. But that's a risk that you taking. But at that point from the beginning, why are you taking that risk? At the beginning of the date. Okay? So when you the biggest this is one of the biggest reasons in the dating area is it increase risk. Cause now these days they have this is for educational purposes too, y'all, and entertainment. Um, I don't want to be in that risk category because now educational wise mentally they have things out here that you can't get rid of no more. they have all these different diseases that you can't get rid of. They say you have to live with it. It'll disappear this day, this month, and 2 months, and come back. Come back in years. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's not the kind of risk. And another thing, the biggest reason why Americans say that dating is harder from 10 years ago is because technology. Technology messed up a whole lot of stuff for us. Now you got easy access. That's a risk you're taking. That's still a risk that you are taking. Another uh, reason is because dating has become more impersonal instead of personal. That's the same thing what we was talking about earlier. It has become impersonal. They don't care. Like Darrell said, people ain't got no time to be waiting. What you waiting for? You see what I mean? I mean impersonal. So that's where he is. So he may be the type. He may be the kind of man or tell a woman, I'm not looking for this kind of, I'm not looking for that relationship. I'm not talk. We got to start talking, communicating better in relationships like that. While it also present challenges. Let's see what you said. The real said it's a business deal. Wow. Now these days, I done been telling you that. You know what? The real. You are right about that business. And I'm gonna tell you what you are so right. That's why it's so hard to date now. You are so right being a man to tell me that. And I'm a woman that wasn't listening. Because I noticed the first thing came out the gentleman mouth was, what you want me to do for you. And I ain't been in it when you ain't been in the dating world. I said, what I want you to do for me. So I got to looking around. I said, what you want to do for me? So that right there was the first time we ever seen each other like that. And I said, why? But in my head, I'm like, why is he asking me what I want to do? What I said, then I said, what if you want to get the floors, you want to clean the floor, you want to put new floor down, you know how to paint? Oh, yeah, I'm good with it. I mean, oh, I throw it on you now. I tell you that. Now, like you said, it's a business. And that's what he brought out of me, start talking that if he trying to get a business, he start talking about his business that he trying to grow. But if that's impersonal to me, that's I mean, if you want to do anything you want to do to grow in whatever you doing, you got to take a man to me. You know what? A man don't communicate well enough for me. He holds back. And like you said, Daryl, it is a business now. Dating has become a business. And I'm just, that's a risk that you take. So while dating, yeah, is like a challenge. Cause all the whole time when I was trying to do that first dating, since I ain't dated in years, it was like a challenge. He seemed like he was competing against me. Oh, you got clothes in the washing machine. You invited me to wash my clothes. I could have washed my clothes over here, but you got clothes in the dryer. I'm on point. I'm on point. I just don't want your clothes in the way I want. I just want to. While you washing your clothes, then my clothes in the dryer, they'll be done. They'll be done because they've been in the dryer the other day. I just restarted the dryer. I mean, why is it that it was a challenge with us? And that man constantly spoke about that for a long time. And he don't know me. He don't know me. I think I respect that. I said, well, it's like, well, I'm glad. I'm so sorry I'm not the woman that you looking for. I'm not no cooker. So you already asked me that, so I already got an S on it. Okay, the real said it's sad, but literally like how people meet nowadays and plan dates. Okay. It's just like they used to schedule appointment and business meeting back in the day. See, I have to schedule. I don't have to schedule anything. Okay, like you said that, but boy, you hitting this thing on point by being a man. The real, you are hitting this on point because that came up about what you just said. No more parks, even a dance club hustles anymore. Well, I met him in a dance club. I met him in the club. But my thing is this. Like I want to go back to what you said about appointments. Uh he was wondering when I was gonna schedule him, when I was gonna invite him over. So the thing was I'm not used to making an appointment. I'm not used to. I say, well, what time you get off from work, and what time I get off from work. So we got together with our work time. So just like you said, as a man, you've been saying it for the longest. It's like an appointment. And I ain't never experienced this stuff here kind of scared me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really scared. I was really scared. I'm gonna be honest with you because I ain't never make no appointment. So while dating has always presented challenges, and this was a challenge with me, but it was a headache at the same time. It's a challenge. Challenge like dating, love, and relationships seem even more complicated. But my thing is this: I hate when I like someone and I'm shocked that that person is like that. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that that person around my age, talking about some modern relationship. You OG, you're OG. You my age, honey. And if that's and then if that person not what you want, go on. Cause one day you gonna need a good one. One day you gonna get tired of popping them blue pills. But anyway, now more than three. What you say? More than three. But you know what, real. My thing is this. I don't want to my thing is this. I don't want to be the person. See, modern, I'm gonna tell you, can I be honest with you? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you as a woman. Modern relationship is the way I used to be. I don't want to go back to the way I used to be. Modern relationship is doing something that I did when I was in my 20s and 30s. I'm not 20 and 30 anymore. See, I don't want to look back. I am a flirter. I like to flirt now. I like to have fun. And I like being in a relationship. But I don't want to go back and be like the modern. See, the modern generation, the modern dating is for younger people. I'm not young, and it shocked me because the dude who with me ain't no young man. That dude ain't no young man. That dude an older guy too. Okay, it's like basketball. You two and three times to give up. Yeah, and you're right. But give me, I don't know you. I'm not about to take that risk. I did that. I think that modern relationship is for the younger people. Modern relationship is not for the older people. But you got older people into the modern world. That's what he was. He in the modern world. I'm not old fashioned in dating at all. It's just the way I always been. I don't want to be like the way I was when I was 20 and 30. I don't want to go that route no more. Man, whew, Lord have mercy. I don't want to go that route no more. I changed. And I'm not going back down that road no more in dating. I'm not. I'm not going to go that road. And then I'm not about to be the Statue of Liberty for the person, for the other person, if I'm not that way. That's controlling. Okay, true, us old folks are too grumpy. And I'm not even grumpy. I love fun. You know what I mean? I still have fun. I even told this dude I like to have fun. I like to laugh. I like to have fun. He was grumpy, gripey. He sounded like a gripey old man, but then he supposed to be in a modern relationship. The modern day, that's not modern day and all that fussing and stuff. No. It said that flirting can be fun and it can feel like the relationship is moving forward, only to find out the other person isn't looking for anything serious after 3 dates. That's what happened to us. This is so true. I was the flirter. I like to have. He said I laugh too much. I like to have. I like to laugh. I like to laugh. You laugh too much. So I'm the fun person. I'm the fun person in a relationship. I love to have fun and laugh and stuff. Okay, flirting can, like they just said right here, the note right now I took that flirting can be fun and it can feel like the relationship is moving forward only for me, but find out that the other person isn't looking for anything serious about 3 dates. No, he's not looking for nothing serious. I could tell. Well, communication. Just tell me, or you can go. Just go. Baby, I ain't giving up. Yeah. But I feel good that it happened this way because I didn't give up nothing. I didn't lose nothing. I didn't gain anything. But I got rid of it though. I know everybody want to be in a relationship, but you better be careful. You got to be careful out here. Okay? Now also in the modern relationship, it can be a problem sometimes. You be pressure and harassment. I ain't never had no pressure on me like that, y'all, in my life. The past, last week, the past, it just been, I was harassed. I hate to, I want to be grown, but it's same thing, what I'm looking for, like I said earlier, it's not what they looking for. I mean, you don't wore me out by me saying no, stop, no, stop, no. I'm saying it to a grown man. Leave me alone. If you don't like it, then go home. Go to your house. Don't be complaining to me. I don't. One thing about me, I'm about fun. I don't want to hear no man complaining to me. I don't want to hear them complain. So I found out pressure and harassment in a relationship is something that one survey found that 50% of women and 35% of men, and that's a big number with the women, have experienced some kind of harassment when dating. When you tell somebody, I'm not about to do nothing, I'm not going to do nothing with you tonight, you can come on over if you want to. Oh, that's cool. I wasn't gonna do nothing no way. I mean, then you get over here, everything switched up. You start doing the opposite of what you said you weren't gonna do. See, that's why it's 50% of women and 35% of men. Calm down. Calm down. Sometimes you got to put the top on it and just put it up for this week. Put it up. Put the top on it. Put it back in your book bag. The increasing focus on harassing behavior has various effects when you dating. It's a turn off to me. See, I'm like the way men used to be. See, 10 years ago, men used to be the ones like, I don't want that good. Get off of me. Don't get on me like that. Oh, it ain't that. We ain't doing that. Get out. Now it changed. Now the women like that, and the men's not. The women's are the one used to take the risk. The men's didn't. They did, but not as bad as the women. Now the men's taking the risk, and the women's taking the risk, and some women not. So pressure and harassment in the relationship can be an issue. Okay. Uh, increasing focus on harassing behaviors has various has various effects. Okay, for starters, like me, I may have the age, but I'm a starter now. But I'm not about to go back to being who I was used to be in the modern days. To me, was when I, like I said, when I was in my 20 and 30. That's the modern days to me. The modern days then was when I was in my 20s and 30s. That's the modern days for that I can see. When you start getting 40 on up, you don't want to tell you scared. It's scared. It's fear you to try to take risk. You should fear yourself trying to take a risk of doing stuff because things out here now during the pandemic hasn't changed. It's gotten worse. They ain't making up now. These folks ain't smart thinking to how to create something that's gonna prevent everything they got is preventing. They ain't got nothing to cure a lot of stuff that y'all don't know. It's a lot of stuff. If they had medicine that to cure everything, and now these days they got stuff that you never heard of. So it can make you feel, for the starters like me, uh, it can make you feel worried about dating. I ain't giving up on dating. It's somebody for everybody. It's someone for everybody. I thought I'd met the right gene, but I didn't. In addition, it can make it difficulty to know how and to interact with someone. I'm gonna say this. Down my drink downstairs. I'm gonna say this. I'm not about to go back to being the wild woman that I used to be. I was wide over place. I don't want to be her no more. A man can't control me that way. A man won't be able to deal with me being in a modern relationship. Like I was more. He thought I was something wrong with me because I was active. I'm hyper like that. I'm hyper like that. But then now you said you was in a modern relationship. What's the problem? What I'm doing? What is the woman doing? The woman ain't doing nothing. I don't think you doing want me to sit there and sit down. I ain't sitting down nowhere. Baby, it's time to stand up. It's time to move around. I'm in my stage now. I'm moving around. I'm trying to have fun in life. Because you don't have but one life to live. And I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk my life. So that leaves me mentally from the beginning of the dating. It's to talk to the person. That's this person. Is this what you want? Is this what you really want in this relationship? Okay, what are we doing? See, when a woman asks a man, say, what are we doing? What are we? A lot of women like me now, we're not about to bunny hop all over the place. And then too, I could be like that, but that's a risk. I don't want to be that person because you won't be able to handle me if I go back and be the modern lady like I used to be. A man won't be able to deal with me. I'm telling you. Now, if you want to take me back to being the modern lady, then it's you're gonna have an issue, and I'm not about to go. I'm about not to be her. No, no, not in these days of time, because, like I said, these days of time they ain't got no cure. Is there a cure for this? I run from it. I'm on from it. Okay, well, y'all, I love my ugly ass. But anyway, let's go to next. So we said pressure. Now we said, let me tell you what we said. Okay, we said that knowing what you want. Knowing what you want in a relationship. The biggest issue with modern day dating is you got to know what you want. Not if you're not that kind of dating, that leave it alone. Knowing what you want. You got to know what you want. We spoke about pressure and harassment. Now we about to move, and I'm gonna tell you something about pressure in a when you're trying to get to know somebody. It's so rough and tiredness. You'll be surprised how you are so tired. You don't need that in your life. You don't need that kind of challenge in your life. Leave it alone. Okay, because you got to have, you want to live a long time. You want to live and to enjoy yourself. You want to live to be 80 and 90. You still got it going on back then now. Okay, now let's talk about the pandemic dating. See, everything changed when the pandemic came around. That's why it's harder. Everyone right now should be risk, taking a risk in dating. Everybody, since the pandemic, there should be a risk in dating. Okay, uh, we had several lockdowns. Then that caused what? Social restrictions. It changed the whole lifestyle of dating. It did. Once we got out that lockdown, these people out here got wide open. I already knew it. It was just like putting a dog in the dog house, and then you get home, you leave him in there until you get off from work, and you come home from work. You open up that thing, that yeah, like that. Or either it's like a relationship. A man done tied you down for so long, then he's saying you go out be with your friend, you loose. You're all over the place. So when you talk about the pandemic dating, you talking about several lockdowns that were in social restriction. What's going on? The world is now looking forward to hopefully brighter days. See, we thought that when we had the pandemic, it should have improved. When we had the pandemic and it took us to separate us from dating, it's supposed to improve in dating. Everybody should. It was a lot of break up relationships. It was a lot of relationships getting close. So that lockdown that we had kind of messed up a lot. I know people say don't blame it on. We're not blaming uh, pandemic dating, but we are talking about the situation. It's real. It was a lot of couples divorced, broke up, they got tired of it, they had a chance to get to know each other better because they were used to doing things one way, the modern way. And then they get tired of that. They tired of each other now. Okay, so yeah, we were dealing with the whole world, not just us, not just me, not just you. The world is now looking forward, hopefully, to brighter days. It's supposed to be brighter days for us now. I'm blessed. When I see a lot of young girls having problem with modern day, there are young girls or women that are having complaining about the modern relationship. Everybody wants to go to the dance club. Anybody can be a dancer, but everybody can't be no woman or no man. Okay, them folks just getting out and going to work. Okay, finding the perfect partner. Finding the perfect partner has been easy. I thought it was easy. It's hard to me. I thought I had the perfect. How did I think that I had the perfect partner? And I was sitting right there, just met that dude. How did I know he was going to be the perfect partner? Well, I like how he was carrying himself. Then when I got to know the man, then he just looked like, whoa, hold up. Oh, I see. Oh, whoa. Hush, careful. So finding the perfect partner has never been easy. Finding the perfect partner has never been, but it it's not easy, but it was as hard as it is today. We had no problem with me, no good men, good sugar daddies, and all this stuff. You don't even know if you're sugar daddy. What is it? What you got going on? But anyway, y'all, finding the perfect partner has never been easy. But finding a partner in a pandemic is a little different. Let me say it again. Let me say it again. Finding the perfect partner has never been easy. But finding a partner in a pandemic is a little different. Why? See, during the pandemic, y'all was all on the internet. You couldn't wait. You got on the internet. You don't know them folks. Them folks have ass problems. Okay? They have y'all know what I'm saying, uh, problems. That's what they do. That's what they do. I would rather sit on. Someone would rather sit on that computer and go to the next lady, and then the next lady, or either the next man. The next man. That's a risk that you're taking during the pandemic. Okay. While the pandemic hasn't necessarily changed the way people date. That's what I'm saying. Y'all see, what we do is we let words describe who and what we should do. We let the words, the title, stand in front of us and tell us what to do. No, no. Modern dating is like when I was in my 20s and 30s. That's modern day dating for me. I'm at an age I can't be taking no risk. I get to know you, but I'm not about to take no risk with my body. I love myself so much. I'm so healthy. So while the pandemic hasn't necessarily changed the way people date, it has had an impact. It has had an impact on things. Now, in this case, then it's more like now you're most likely to be aware of the other person making an vaccination policy. You know what I'm saying? See, it go back to what I said earlier. It's now you are more likely to be aware of other person masking and vaccination policy. That means if I, during the pandemic, if I went and got my shot, you didn't get your shot, I can take a risk of catching something while you with me. It's risk taking. That was during the pandemic. Now we got that. It got pandemic had us like this in a relationship. Man, I don't know what this person folk cough, we were jumping. Folks said, though they know we were jumping. Folks who had allergies like me, and we had to did that, you be like, oh. So back then, it's still, but what we don't know is still here. It ain't gone nowhere. It's still right here. Okay? So just because it was the pandemic, it hasn't necessarily changed the way people dated. It doesn't. Okay? Now, there also a lower sense of comfort with exposure, during that time, what we were going through back then with the pandemic. Y'all understand. But that can be represent the feeling of more controversial. So we're gonna move on with the pandemic thing. Okay, I just say it's a difference from now and then. See, dating, like I said, that pandemic thing stopped me from doing a lot of from take pandemic stopped me from making risk. Well, it caused people to take a risk. It changed me. The pandemic changed me from the woman that I was. All the good fun that I was having then is totally different now. It's a huge difference. Okay? Now, apps. We got apps. We got dating apps out here now. Okay? Now, this we're going to talk about the statistics. There are statistics, y'all. 44.2 millions online dating, y'all, users in the United States. I know somebody who don't meet people online, and they constantly meet people online. Let me tell you what the statistics said. There's a huge number. There are 44.2 million online dating users in the United States. 44.2 millions. People are taking a risk. I had a young lady that I've been knowing for a long time. She said, well, you got to take a risk. I ain't got to take no risk. Well, let me piece this up, y'all. She said, I ain't got to take no risk. Oops. I don't have to take no risk. I don't have to. According to the statistics, there are 44.2 millions. Y'all hear that? Got to be more careful. 44.2 millions online dating users in the United States. Now, I have tried the dating apps, and it was fun just getting on there just to hear. I'm so up here. And I know that most of the time people think when you get on the apps, you on there for S. You use it for S. That's what they use it for. They have a S problem. I forgot what it called. I'll look it up in a minute. When you constantly, you just have to have it. It's just they use it for, it's like, it's kind of scary to me. But then, the ones you don't want to meet, you don't say nothing to them. Yeah. Let me back it back a little bit. I need to give y'all the statistics. Hold on for a minute. Let me take this back. I want to give y'all the pandemic data. Let me tell y'all this. I had to do this research on this. I was so serious about this thing because I don't understand what's going on. Every year they say matches singles in America survey looks at the latest trends in dating. Okay, and just imagine, I'm not like you told me the other day, the real. You told me, oh, that's all right. You're not the only one, and that's the truth. Now, in its 11th year, the survey found that 74% of singles say that the pandemic didn't affect their dating life negatively. Negatively. They said that's what they said. That it didn't affect their dating life. It should have. But that's what 74% said. That 74% is still kind of big to me. It did negatively, it didn't affect their dating life. That's what 74% of singles like me said. It didn't affect mine because I wasn't doing that. Well, I was single. So huge also it says negatively with videos, dating, and socially distance meetups, dating continues for them. I don't see how. I don't see how. I don't see how on that survey, if this was the 11th year for doing that survey, the survey found that 74% of singles say that the pandemic didn't affect their dating life negatively with video dating, socially different distant meetup, dating continue for them. Wow. So what has changed? So modern relationship, what's changed? Nothing. Not too much. But that's a huge difference, right? 74, if 74, they didn't say 99%, 80%. 74 is kind of like, you get a 74 in your grade, that's not good. So that's a huge difference, is that only 78% of singles want someone physically attractive compared to 90% in the 2020s. A huge difference is that only 78% of singles want someone physically attractive compared, let's compare to the 90% in the 2020. Also, it said that over 80% of singles, I wish I had a graph so y'all can see the difference. I wish I had a graph, and I usually do graphs. People know who've been with me a long time, because I used to buy stuff to show y'all for statistics, okay? Over 80% of singles want someone emotionally. I do. I want to snooker up. I just want you to hold me. I don't want to do that. I want you emotionally mature, accepting differences and comfortable with their sexuality. I just want you to hold me. That's all. Just hold me. It ain't. That's what 80% singles want, y'all. That's a good number. That's a good number. Now, if you find somebody not on that style like that, they got somebody else at home. I don't know. I don't know. I could be wrong. But only time would tell if the pandemic would have a lasting effect of dating. It's still the pandemic, y'all. They just let y'all out because y'all couldn't stay in. Y'all didn't want to stay in the house. Y'all couldn't stay in the house because we got to go out there and work. We can't just stay in the house and then you get, you know, you got bills to pay. So it's still the pandemic. Y'all just don't know. But so the statistics measurement went from here. Now it went from here to here. Then it grew in the 2020s. Not only older women having issues dating in a modern relationship, it's the younger generation. It's not just the older women, it's the 20-year-old, 30-year-old, 40-year-old, 50-year-old. It's all of them. And then you got the men's too now. You need to hear these men's talking about these women, how these women acting. These men's talking about how these women acting the way like I'm talking. So it balanced out, but by Lanita being a female, she hear more on the female side. But I hear men talking about women. They even making songs about this woman doing the things that I see men's do. These the good people. These are people who really don't take risk in their relationships. Why they don't never meet? Why they can't meet? Why they can't balance like this? Okay, that's what I want to get back to that right there. I had to give y'all the statistics on pandemic dating. Okay, pandemic dating to where it is still pandemic dating, y'all. To where you go to the internet. I wouldn't mind going to the internet just to socialize. I wouldn't mind going to the internet just to socialize. Just to talk. Just to have somebody to talk, to talk to. You just got to be careful because it's hard to get the truth out of folk these days. But if you just on there just to have fun, just don't get your personal information out. So there's nothing wrong with it. Let's go to the dating apps. Okay, the dating apps. According to statistics, like I was saying earlier, before I went back to give y'all those statistics. Now we talking about a big difference in the dating apps. They got a lot of them. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them out there. It's 44.2 millions online dating, y'all, users in the United States. Users. 44.2 million statistic, y'all. That's a big number. But see, I like the fact that people are taking dating serious due to the fact they may have little kids. They may have kids. See, my kids grown now. I got the house to myself. Hallelujah. But when I had kids, I was mostly strickling. Now I can get on the dating app and I can kick it. Because they ain't around me. You know what I mean? So 44.2 million online dating users in the United States. That is a huge number. What is the problem? What is the problem? Okay, you can't talk about the Pharrell's modern dating without talking about dating apps. Because I know I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were speaking about the dating apps. And you need to try this, Lanita. You need to try that, Lanita. But I'm not far. I don't want to meet nobody for S. I don't need you to just S. Let's get creative. Let's go ski. I never skied before. Let's go have some fun first. Let's have some fun. Give me something to think about. And then in the relationship, in the modern relationship, only thing they want to do is eat. Go eat. What restaurant you want to eat at? Where you eat? Just food. I don't want to eat all the time. I might want to go barn air, archery. I might want to go do something. It's a lot of activities out there we can do. Then we eat, but I just don't want to be with nobody who just want to sit down and eat all the time. The dude told me that all the thing he do is eat. He ain't big. He got a big stomach. But he said, I said, you love to eat? Then he said, yeah. You don't usually find women like me that don't like to go to restaurants all the time. Mm-mm. And then when I mentioned the Bible, I said, well, we can go to a takeout place. Well, then, so I was trying to be convenient. Oh, no, well, let's go. We go to but don't ask me if you know where you want to take me then. Oh, before I take you to this spot, I did. See, I think in relationship thing, people want to, that your date wants to change you, mold you the way they want you mold. I'm not ready to be molded yet. No, I just want to date. I want to be molded. If I'm going to be molded, I might well stay by myself. So modern dating comes down to apps, okay? Apps means you have the illusion of options, okay? Options means you are less likely to find good because you're in search of great. And you nonetheless weed through a lot of bad and become bad yourself in the process. See, I'm gonna tell you, when you start talking about dating apps, y'all got to be careful. You don't know. Oh, I'm looking for the same thing. This is the first thing they said. I'm looking for the same thing you looking for. You ain't looking for the same thing. I'm looking for you and I two different people. Don't say what I say. Don't say what I say. Let me ask y'all something. I know down in Florida, University, what is it? University of Florida. They got love birds. The little love bugs. Not love birds, love bugs. Have y'all seen them love bugs in the summer? It's 1,000 of them. They love bugs. They just get on you. They'll be all on your clothes, and people just be walking. They be in the hair and everything. I just want to burn that up. But anyway, that don't have nothing to do with this. I just thought about when I said love. I thought about them love bugs. I ain't never in my life heard nothing. It comes from over there by the university. I guess it comes out at a certain season. Okay, now let me tell y'all what the research for Stanford sociologists shows. What? Okay. Research from a Stanford sociologist shows the most matchmaking occurs through algorithms and not friends and family. So y'all remember when we used to meet? You can get a friend of yours that a friend of yours looking for a date. That how it used to be then. You remember how somebody in your family, a nice person for them, and you say, "Oh, I got somebody just for you." It's not like that no more. It's not like that anymore. So, what is that saying? That people rely on dating apps to find potential partners. And the stigma surrounding online dating is much lower. And in some cases, non existent. Okay. While it's entirely possible to find someone not through a dating app, online dating fields at the care modern dating. I don't want to find nobody. I don't know y'all because I know somebody met somebody on the line, and they had good sources and everything. They was good, a good person, and they were having a good time with each other. And then all of a sudden, he changed on her. He changed from being the way he was until he was taking her to the next stage of the relationship, to where he was getting taking risk with other people. See, see how stuff starts out, but that ain't no different than starting out with somebody that I didn't meet on the app. On the app, it's like I met somebody off the app. I ain't never met nobody on the apps, but off, yes, I have. I met somebody before on the apps. I believe that man was married. That man had some money, but I didn't give him what he wanted. I wasn't gonna take that risk. See, I didn't take that risk. Let him buy me everything I want. I want to take that risk when I get ready to take that risk. Ghosting. Now let's talk about the ghosting now. In the relationship, we ain't talking about like we ain't talking about that kind of ghost. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about that. One of the issues, and I think that's one of my last issues in modern dating. Okay. Now we didn't have no statistic with the apps, and I'm surprised I didn't have no statistic right there. Did I? No, I said 4 point something million. Okay, are using the apps. Okay, ghosting in today's society. Ghosting is practically normalized behavior. So let's talk about ghosting because that's the first time I ever heard of ghosting. So I looked this up. Uh, ghosting uh, occurs when a person abruptly stop all forms of communication. Yes, it is. That's the same thing. That's it. That's it. And now I know what ghosting is. I didn't know what they were gonna say, but they said ghosting occurs when a person abruptly stops all forms of communication. Hey, baby, all forms of communications for no apparent reason. Now, I ghost. I can say that I have. I didn't stop the form of communication, but I will. I can do that. But that's what ghosting mean, y'all, in a relationship. That's why women, a lot of women, particular about what they do, who they meet, because we know if we sometimes you can balance and give a person what they want in a relationship, and then they just stop out of they just stop talking to you. They disappear. And you then a woman will say, man, I shouldn't have did that. So that's why women has standards in relationship now. So like I said, today's society, ghosting is practically normalized behavior. That's a normalized behavior. So don't get your feeling hurt. Okay? Don't get your feeling hurt. Ghosting occurs when your partner you just met last week stop all form of communication for no apparent reason. I did that the other night, the other day. And I was so rude. I said it rude. I'm Pisces, so I can come out rude sometimes. I can't help it. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. But I say, done. We done. how that's how I came off. I said, We done. Probably ain't never heard no woman say what I said. I didn't ghost him though, but I said done. We're done. You probably don't hear no woman talk like that. I was rude, but I don't care because he was rude too. But don't do that, y'all. Don't do what I did. Okay, Nick. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm for real. But ghosting occurs when a person abruptly stop all form of communication. And you know, women, we good at that. I'm done. And move on. No more apparent, no, for no apparent reason. I'm just done. Why you want to be? And I have heard that in this modern relationship, that's right. And like with the modern relationship that I had the other day, I cut the communication off. I cut it completely off. I cut it. I was done. If you reach out, they ignore any attempts to rekindle the conversation. Now I'm done. I didn't rekindle the conversation. I let that person say everything in the world to me. And the first thing they said, "Oh, you don't want to talk." No, I just want to get out this car. I want to get close to my house because I can walk home. Yes, I'm done. No more communication, no more nothing. You see me, don't say nothing to me. No, I'm done. Okay, so that's what ghosting is, y'all. So don't get caught up in these new relationship, and then all of a sudden you be calling that number. They see your number. They see your number in their phone. They don't want to talk to you no more. They done with you. Leave it alone. Okay? And y'all, we have done this before. We have just dropped people for no apparent reason. The person could have been busy. We don't know. But they ain't called you in on a week or two. Come on now. Delete it. Essentially, now I say, okay, let me go back to this. If you reach out, they ignore any attempt. Yeah, just what I just said. If you calling the person, just calling and calling and calling, they ain't picking up that phone, start calling the person. Start making a fool out yourself. They ain't trying to rekindle no conversation with you. They done with you. If I was interested in the man that I went on a date the other day with, you know what? I would have been called him. I am done. So, essentially, ghosting is a rejection. Let me see what real. Let me see what the real said. Women always want to be chased. Why you? Okay, let me ask you something. The real. Do I sound like? Do I sound like I want to be chased? Tell me so I can practice stuff. Do I sound like I want to be chased? Just be honest with me so I can practice. But I'm not. I don't want to be chased. I want nobody to chase me. Essentially, ghosting is a rejection without a sense of closure. I can ghost, and sometimes I feel kind of sad the way I ghost people. Pretty much, I do it. But I don't want no man to chase me. See, you sound like the man. I don't want no man. I don't want no man to chase me. I'm just being me. I don't want nobody chasing me. I don't. I don't. So essentially, ghosting is a rejection, y'all. Get over it. It's a rejection without a sense of closure. You liked that person so much, and that person just ghosts you. You have no idea what actually happened. Like I just asked the real, do you think I want it? Do you think that I wants to be chased? because you said that women always wants to be chased. So the way I'm talking, do it seem like I want to be chased? I don't want to be chased. I don't want the men to get a bad idea about me. I don't want to be chased. I really don't. Okay, Taria said, well, you the one crying when the man was just trying to get a ride on the slide. He ain't gonna just get no ride on this slide. I wasn't crying. I was for real. I wasn't crying. That's not what I was about. I'm not about that. If that's all he was looking for, he could have met them women sitting at the table with me. They probably been happy. I ain't crying about no man. Trust me. So, how do you cope with ghosting without detecting yourself from all future interests? See, now I know what to say to guys when they meet me now. See, I hate to be that person. See, one thing about a woman, a man got to realize is a woman changes. When they make changes, they trying to change from the way they used to be. Y'all don't know that woman. Y'all don't know how that woman used to be. That woman used to be the way you want. The way women used to be, they don't want to be that way no more. They have changed. They changed. They don't want to be that same. The modern relationship wants you to be the way you used to be using your 20 and 30. I'm not about to go that route. No, I'm not. Okay, Terrell said, to this one, you don't. It affects me forever. For real? What affects you forever? So now, how do one cope with ghosting without detecting themselves from all future interests? What would you do to prevent ghosting? Camper looking at me like, Mama, why you talking like that? Okay. You okay? Okay, I'm sorry, guy. I was looking at Camper. Every woman ghosts me. Every woman ghosts me. I just do show them any interest. So my thing is with you then, the real. Let me ask you this. You say every what are you doing? Okay, like this question right there. How do you cope with ghosting without detecting yourself from all future interests? You don't? So why are women ghosting you? Why? Okay, what were you doing good at first, and then all of a sudden they ghost you? See, that's the question. What were you doing? What were you doing to make that woman ghost you? You're a man. You could talk to her. That's all I heard when I was on that relationship, on that date. Well, a man this. I don't want to hear about what no man do. Y'all, you need to stop that because all men are not the same. All men are not the same. And I don't want to say what word I won't. I did say it, All W's the same, but all men's are not the same. All women's are not the same. But W's are. Okay. The next lucky woman is only gonna get. trying to be. So I can't be. Boy, I can't. Boy, I can't. I can't. I'm sorry, y'all. This fool always say, he always say something funny. Yeah. He said he said that he said that boy, you got my glasses. He said that the real said that the next lucky woman is only gonna get McDonald's. Yeah, boy, you crazy. Why are you so cheap? El Cheapo. What's it? Lucky woman. That's why they keep running. You keep taking them to Taco Bell to me. Oh, but they want these broke glasses out. Hold on, y'all. This man here is a mess. Okay. Okay. Girl, he a mess. Yes, he is. He's serious. He is so serious. I see why them women go to the lucky woman. So, okay, so you take the lucky woman to McDonald's. So where you take the other women to? You take the other women's where? I see why they ghost you. Boy, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the real y'all. He a fool. Okay. Oh Lord, that man him. I just want to know where do you take the ones that if you don't you say the lucky ones, you gonna take them to McDonald's. Where you take where you took the other ones to? Okay, y'all, let's finish out. Okay, this a man. We got a man. He said the other one will ghost. So we don't. See, y'all men ain't serious. Y'all ain't serious. Y'all want to play. People, now let's get into the ghost now. Reframing is the only solace I can that Dr. Tirrell the game is can offer you about ghosting. People that ghost are too afraid. Listen now to real, they talking about you right now. Cause, but you said the women ghost you. You don't ghost them, but I ghost. I will ghost. So let me see what they saying about me. People that ghost are too afraid, are too rude to address their own feeling or discomfort. They told me up. They ate me up. They ate me up. They ate me up. But I do tell a person, I do address the person. When I address someone before ghosting them, they say it to me, oh, you just make every excuse not to talk to me. Okay. The real said, this a man, y'all. He said, I did have a nice I did have a nice part date one time afterwards. She invited me to her place to clean up the garage. To clean up the garage. Well, you know what? Cleaning out the garage was a good thing because cleaning out the garage was a good thing. I think that was very good because you can get to know each other while you're throwing things away. Now, let's go back to the people that ghost are too afraid, are too rude to address their own feelings of discomfort. I do the address, but I would ghost somebody because I don't want to be bothered with them. Talk about fix a sprinkler. Yeah. But that's what she needs. She now that should have told you what kind of woman you meet. You meeting good women, but you not knowing how to. I didn't do just she lost interest. Why? Why? So you did. So why is she losing interest in you? I don't want to know what's the problem with you. What are you doing? Cause you seem like a nice person, but it's something you doing. So let's go back. Let's go back to the Ghostbusters. Okay, let's go to the Ghostbusters. Who will ghost? There are a lot of people get from you in these dating, get what they want from you, then they disappear. Now they want to know. And then now when you ready to learn from what happened to you the last time, now you acting different, and ain't nothing wrong with that. So people, she wanted me to be a. She wanted me to be a slave with no zizzles. The dinner or nothing. So what you saying is she was she just needed some help cleaning out her garage. Yeah, he said slave. He said she slayed him, y'all. He said she whoo, she could we at least cook. Yeah, she could have fed you something. She could have brought you something like that to eat and snack on and drink like that. I would have given you some crackers and bologna. Okay. Okay, let's get to this part. So for the people who like the ghost women and who like the ghost of men, who don't call and tell them, give them no reason for nothing, this goes out to you. Excuse me, guys. Okay, ghosting. Okay, wait. Now I'm right there. Okay, people that ghost. He said, excuse me, guys. Actually, she was all nice to me like a year later. Um, she wanted me to fit some other fit wanted me to fit some other dude's truck. Fit some other dude's truck that she was boring. You were her do boy. You were Mr. Do boy. Oh, let me get this out, Darrell. You boy, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Let me finish getting this out. What I got to tell them with, so won't nobody get ghosts no more. You know. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, this what Doctor the people that goes let me finish this so I forget. People that ghost are too rude to address their own feelings of discomfort. You don't want to be with someone that cannot comfortably address their feelings in a way. Now, I had a problem with that date when I was on. He was good about attacking me, but he wouldn't tell me his feelings. It was more like you asked me the question and you answered the question. And I thought that was psychological. I'm the one use psychology on people. And mentally, he seemed like he had a problem with doing what he want to do. But he'll put it on you. So I ain't got time for all that mess right there. So you don't want to be with someone that cannot comfortably listen, men and women. If you're dealing with somebody who don't know how to address their feelings, and it make you feel that's why they ghost you, because they're feeling of discomfort. And you don't want to be with someone that cannot comfortably address their feelings anyway. I don't, I can't be with no one who don't express their feelings about something. Because some men don't how to, they don't know how to express the feelings. They know how to attack the feelings, but they don't know how to express their own feelings. And that's not unusual. You don't want to be with someone that cannot comfortably address their feelings anyway. You better off not hearing from them. Y'all hear that? You better off not hearing from that person. Letting go of hard feelings means this, y'all. Appreciating the annoyance that separate them from those you clearly dislike. Let me say that again. Let me say that again. Letting go of hard feelings means appreciating the annoyances that separate them from those you clearly dislike. While it feels hurtful, I'm sorry. Well, it feels hurtful when someone ghosts you, especially if you felt like there was a connection. Shifting your mindset can be helpful. Now, that really is hurtful, y'all. When someone ghosts you, you don't did everything for this person. You don't you were good to this person. You don't bought this person after you make this person do this. But don't do that. Okay, we got to work on that. And Darrell said that maybe if I had bit jump the woman, man, come on now, you were doing good. Come on now, we got women's in the chat. We got women in the chat, man. Come on, respect the women. So it may feel like I go back and say, this comes from Dr. Tirrell DeGanis. He said, while it feel hurtful that someone ghosts you, when somebody ghosts you, it is hurtful because that was somebody that you were getting to like. They asked for a cooker. They asked for a woman to do this. They asked for a woman to do that. They want a woman to do this, and then they disappear. Man, that's why I control. He shift what they did. They mess with your mind. That's a mindset. This gonna make the next that this woman here. I need some tissue. It's gonna make a woman be different and prepared for the next situation. It's not supposed to happen, y'all. Again, don't let, and it's for a man too. It's not supposed to. Nothing's supposed to continue when it don't mess your mind up like that. Now, let's talk about this. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. I just didn't get up and go get no tissue. I'm sorry. That was so rude. One survey into ghosting and dating in the millennials found that some of the main reason for ghosting someone includes this. See, what I did was the other day when y'all were with me, I communicated, but I thought I was, like I said, was rude the way I said it. But the only reason why I was rude the way I said it was the way he was applying himself to me. But I just said 2 words. I'm done. Then he said, okay. Sat over there looking like a nut bush. And then when I got out of the car, I could see him doing like this. Like, I'm not that woman. I may look like I'm a hard lady. I'm just as sweet as I can be, y'all. I am too nice for someone to talk to me in a kind of way. And you are too. Now, one survey into ghosting and dating in the millennium found that some of the main reason for ghosting someone include these categories. Okay? Avoid a confrontation. That's me. I close my mouth. I shut my mouth. I got quiet in the car. I don't like confrontations. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to go back and forth with no one. So I was going to ghost, but I did it this way. I avoid confrontation. Two, someone not living up to their dating profile. He tricked me. I thought this man was a nice man. I thought this man was a kind-hearted man. Cause that's the kind of man he was when I first met him. See, the living up to their dating profile. The profile wasn't right. The full profile started out good. Then he just got. I was like, "Ooh, you weren't like this when I first met you. If you were gonna be like that, then I would have been on. I wouldn't have gave you my phone number." So to avoid ghosting in dating, one of the surveys said into ghosting and dating millennium found that some of the main reason for ghosting someone, that was one of my reasons. I was gonna ghost him, y'all. But no, what I did was I communicated. I didn't want to be the person to be afraid or rude to address my own feeling. I didn't want of discomfort. I didn't want to do it that way. But I will do it that way. But we said avoid. Some people to ghost you, they try to avoid a confrontation with you. Ooh, my stomach growling. He said, the real said that women trick men all the time. Now they gonna cry when they get this. So you trying to say I tricked that man? I ain't never tricked that man. I don't even know this man. That's how it is nowadays. Win some, lose some. But I don't know you yet. It been 1 week when I knew that man. 1 week. That ain't long enough for me. But that was the first time, second day we was being together. Oh, my earrings scared the food out of me, boy. Okay. So one survey into ghosting and dating in the millennium said that people ghost you because they want to avoid confrontation, someone not living up to their dating profile, avoid a clingy needed match, lack of chemistry. And that right there would have gave, I was going to ghost this man. I don't know a man. I did not know that man to trick him. I don't want to trick nobody. I don't have time to play no game. All women don't trick men. All women learn from their mistakes, the real. Women learn from their mistakes. Now it's going to make me stay like I was. I give a date the benefit of the doubt because I've been single for a long time. I ain't dated in a long time. I with somebody, last year, but I didn't date. So He said, my the real said, my dating profile must be where's widows. So you said your dating profile, you like widows? That's what you like, weirdos? That's why they keep ghosting you because you're a widow and they are not. So are you meeting widow? That lady not a widow who wants you to clean her garage out. Help her clean. So, oh, you say widows? Widow? What is that? Widows. Okay. So the guy with the sweater. But see, I'm gonna tell you this. Then it goes from lack of it goes from the avoid a needed match. See, you the guy with the sweaters, but you keep going after the widows. You keep choosing widows. You went right past the good old girl and went to the widows. Now the widows are ghosting you. They are ghosting you because there's a lack of chemistry. There's a needed match. Someone not living up to their dating profile. And they want to avoid confrontation because they don't know what you're going to do. Now, that's the reason, y'all, why some people ghost you in the relationship, in the dating area. Cause I swear, not swear, you don't supposed to do that. I was going to ghost this dude, but I just be honest. I just said, I didn't want to say the wrong thing, but when I tell somebody, I'm done. I am done. It's no more. No more. No more nothing. But I can't deal with pressure. So we talked about that earlier. Harassment and pressure in the modern in the dating. I don't need no pressure. That pressure, I was tired the next day. If my dogs don't get on my nerve, if my children don't get on my nerve, ain't no man gonna get on my nerve. Okay? The real said, if I ever do a dating profile, should I be Clark Kent? Now, why you say that? You need to be yourself. You need to be the real. You need to be yourself, the real. Be yourself. Now we're gonna talk about the social media, which we spoke about this earlier in the content. Does social media affect dating nowadays? Nowadays? Oops. Yeah, I can't find my other glad. I don't drop them somewhere. Does social media affect dating nowadays? I don't know. I really can't. I really don't think so. I think it don't. But we'll find out. We can find out. Dating in the digital age can affect relationship. Dating in the digital age can affect relationships because men are mostly focused on digital. They not out here mean like this. They not meeting you like this. I mean, it look like men's afraid of women now. To me, look like men running from women. I don't know. It can be me. The real said, "Hey, ladies, poor hunky with no." He said that he's a white guy. Y'all. I'm not gonna say that word. With career and small junk with fixed things for zizzles. Now, why do you say that? And I told you to respect the women in the audience. You always doing something. Dating in the digital age can affect relationships. Is that good? True or false? Sometimes social media can create unrealistic expectation of the perfect relationship and dating journey. A guy on when you meet somebody on social media, they can be truthful, they can be untruthful with you. They think that because you're on social media that you're not a truthful person. They can think of you as a different working on my why you is funny. Why he working on his profile. Well, don't think out loud then. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. This man is funny. Okay. Social media can create, excuse me, y'all, create unrealistic expectation of the perfect relationship and dating journey. The reality is that perfection doesn't exist within relationships. Let me say it again. The reality is that perfection doesn't exist within relationships. What you see on social media is a glimpse of life. It's a glimpse of life. It's not all true. Social media can also create distractions, making it difficult to focus on a partner and creating problems. This man said, the real said, we can do McDonald's if we click, you get that special. Believe, believe the drama at your mama's house. I sure hope you ain't serious about that McDonald's thing. I sure hope you're not. Okay. Okay, back to what I was saying, y'all. In the real, I want you to answer to some of these questions, some of the stuff I'm talking about. Stay on topic with me, okay? Stay on top of me. What you see on social media is a glimpse of life, okay? Social media can also create distractions, making it difficult to focus on a partner and creating problems. While social media can affect dating, putting your phone on silent during dates and being fully present can help to nurture connection. Now I got in trouble the other day on that date. I was bored. I know I shouldn't have did it. I picked my phone up and I started looking at my phone. He said, I picked my phone up when he was over here off the bed. And I said, looked at, he said, then I said, okay, let me put it down. Gosh. I said, okay. So I respect the fact that, like Meeks told me the other day, it's rude to be on your phone around your date. And so I thought about that. So I didn't think nothing of it like that. But I was glad that she did give me that pointers. I was thinking of my social media hype. Ken and the Mickey D. Well, you is stupid. See, if he was writing to slip inside the phone. I ain't doing all that. If I got to do all that to get for a man to understand me, then that ain't me. Then he got the wrong moment. Go back to what I said. Does social media affect dating nowadays? Okay. While social media can affect dating, putting your phone on silent during dates. Now that's what Nick told me to do. And being fully present can help to nurture the connection. Then when I gave him all of my attention, then he act right. He confused me. Now you act like you don't want my attention. I'm not about to argue with nobody. I am not. I am not. Mm-mm. I ain't giving him nothing. If I got to do all that to be with a man, the real, I'm not. I'm not. He just have to wait until that time comes. I'm glad I didn't. Now I don't feel like nobody ghosts me. At least I ain't got to worry about him ghosting me. Cause I would have really felt ghost. Okay, now, how do different, we just about to be good now. How do different generations date? Maybe he was just trying to put you in your place. I didn't do nothing. I wasn't saying nothing, the real. I wasn't saying nothing. He trying to change me before he got to know me. I'm not about to be no cook in the kitchen, the lady in the street. You can't give your peach to every guy you meet. That's better, right, baby? Okay. How do different generation date? Okay, let's talk about it. Are there different approaches to dating? Depending on your generation. Go back to what you said, my generation. Oh, you ain't about to hopscotch on us. Hopscotch on us. No. Jumping jack either. Jump rope either. And get away with it. Depending on generations. All millennials are more romantic than Gen Z. The dating site, y'all got a dating site called Zeus. Analyzed millions of dating profiles and surveys over 4,000 dates to find our generation dating differences. I mean, I need to look that up. Here are some key findings. We need to look that up. Zook, it calls Zooks. Okay. I don't know. Being so long, I don't know what a date is anymore. A date, we'll talk about that next time. Because I just believe that the people should, you have to, before I criticize the person, I had to get to know the person. But he was criticizing me before he even know me. He don't know me. And I had the nerve to ask that man, I said, do you know me? I had to ask him, we was outside, I said, do you know me? He said, nah. I said, you seen me before? He said, I said, you know somebody know me? But then I said, well, what's the problem? Because you can't come at me like you know me and you talking about me and you don't know what you're talking about. So y'all, how do different generation date? Gen Z dates prefer more time to plan. Okay, Gen Z daters prefer people. The more time you have to plan a date. We didn't have no plans to do nothing. Oh, yes, he did. He did make the plans to go take me out to eat this weekend, but that I already done broke the relationship off. I'm done. Okay. So it was said that prefer people more time to plan a date. If you're going to meet somebody, plan the date. Millennials fill out the most information on dating sites. Oh, yeah, this trying to help you, the real. since you want to meet somebody, drink dates are the most popular with millennium. I can deal with the drink dates. Okay. I know one thing. They're gonna get wine and dinner at McDonald's nowadays. Now they add that drink in here. They said drink dates. That was a good part with you. Now you got to upgrade from McDonald's, baby. Guess I just got to deal with a little cheap wine. you must, you know what it sounds like the way you talk, the real, as if you said I ain't no bunk millennial, and I ain't taking advice from nobody. Okay, you ain't got to take no advice from nobody. Keep it real. Just keep it real with your dates, so they won't ghost you. So we said about the different generation of dating. Plan a date. Okay. Millennials fill out the most information on dating sites. So you're a dating site man. Drink dates are the most popular in the millennium. I wouldn't mind going, but I don't need to go out and get cocktails with you, and you about to blow my chemicals. Splitting the bills on the first date divides all generations. Don't split the McDonald's bill. Do not split the bill on the first date, guys. Splitting the bill on the first date divides all generations. Older generations prefer calls over texts. I don't like all that texting because I don't read text right. I skip words and stuff. I know I be wearing these old cheap glasses. That's okay. I'm about to be getting me some real glasses soon. Okay. So older people like me pick up the phone. I had to tell my children, I said, I ain't read no text. Now I'm old school. I super say. Like to me, since we don't got older, they don't even give us no free. When my mama them would come around, they were getting free food, free this and free that. Now that I don't got old, they don't give away no free stuff. They don't give away nothing free. No ma'am. They be like, no ma'am. We don't give away this and that. Wow. Y'all did then. Okay. Now, how can you overcome dating obstacles? The real. How can you overcome dating obstacles? Because, child. Finding someone to date, open up and having a spark is hard. And that's just the first part of dating, honey. If I know dating gonna be like the dating what I went through, I don't want to date no more. If dating gonna be what I went through the other day, I don't want to date no more. I really don't. You then wants to agree on important things and figure out if they are someone you can see yourself being with. Well, I thought I could see myself being with a person because they was working, they were handsome, got their own ride, priorities together. But honey, Jesus, I don't need nobody gonna drain me. Don't do it. See, ain't got no obstacles. Dating is hard, and these are obstacles, okay? But there's no need to rush. That's what I was saying. Thank you. Somebody finally agree with me. Thank you. Thank you. What you rushing for? Why are you rushing to get me? I say, you want me? I'm saying, do you want me as a person? This fool say, yeah, but you don't want me though. He talking about something else. And I'm talking about this. He talking about that. I'm talking about this. I said, you don't want me? Then he said, yeah. You don't want me. I'm like, what is this fool talking about? Now he talking about, and I'm talking about liking me for me, being me. You don't want me to be you? Oh, he out his mind still in the gutter. Okay. But there's no need to rush. There's no need to rush. Take your time. Do something to enjoy and learn, open up so that you're ready to have an honest conversation with the when the time rises. Let me say that again. Dating is so hard and there are obstacles, but there's no need to rush. Take your time. Do something you enjoy and learn to open up so that you're ready to have an honest conversation when the time arrives. Now, if I ask you, what are we doing? Where you want to go in this relationship? I'm asking you, what are your expectations? What are you looking for? You want to date? You want to try to work on us or whatever? If you're not trying to do that, then say that so I can get to the point. So won't nobody get ghost. Okay. And that's the problem that I had in this last dating. And I ain't believe this stuff gonna be true like this, y'all. It is hard to tell what the other person wants. It is so hard to tell what the other person wants. To me, I'm a very open person, so I'm gonna tell you stuff. But I don't think he was open. The best conversation protecting right. Oh, this man right here, boy. And by you saying that, I can't say this on him. But anyway, it is hard to tell what the other person wants these days. Sometimes it feels like dating today is like a big game of guesswork. And that's the truth. I'm glad I ain't the only one feel like that. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one feel like it's like a big game of guesswork. Cause I had to tell the date that I was on that I'm not about to be playing no guessing game. You have to come out and talk to me. I'm not about to be working. I'm not about to be working with you up here. Just come out and talk to me. So I agree with the same thing with this research. Like dating is a big game, a guesswork. Ultimately, everyone wants to feel safe. I know I do. I know I do. And putting yourself out there and being vulnerable is hard. I'm not about to put myself out there like that. Nope. At times, people are scared to say what they want out of fear for embarrassment or rejection. And I find that's the truth. I find that it's something about him that he's not telling me. It was something about that date that he fears. I say, it's something about you that you're not telling me, and you need to tell me. You need to tell me. It ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm trying to figure you out. And it ain't working. It's just giving me a headache. So one thing about it, y'all, at times people are scared to say what they want out of fear or embarrassment or rejections. While it's hard to tell what someone else wants without them saying, you can go on a date and have control over what you want. Lastly, we're going to talk about, was it just a hookup or something more? I don't understand how he thought I was just a hookup because I ain't that type of woman. I wasn't even drinking that night. I would drink eating ice. I was eating ice sitting at the table, minding my business. There was three other women at that table he could have chose. He didn't have to choose me. Why you choose the one who's sitting out all quiet eating ice? Okay. Was it just a hookup or something more? If you find yourself thinking, why is it so hard to date? Or why is dating so hard for me? Yeah, girl, hook it up. Boy, you is taking me out of here. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord, that man right here, I don't know what to do with that man. You too many stuck up women nowadays. Women are not being stuck up. We just talked about this. We just talked about this. We talked about the way women learn from their mistakes. So go back to what I was saying. Was it just a hookup or something more? Okay, why is it so hard to date, or why is it dating so hard for me? You are not alone. Hookup culture means that sometimes you don't know if the date is more than a hookup. I didn't know what the date was. Okay, if you see a boundary early on and are clear, then both you and your partner know where you stand. So I knew where we stand. That's why I was done. That's why I was done. No, you ain't getting nothing from me. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I would not be I would not be a part of your statistic. But if you find that they don't rely to your messages, cancel plans, or they never want to define the relationship, it may be time to move on, like I did. Move on, women. Move on. Move on. Because you ain't got to deal with it. Now, Darrell said, uh, I got no good answers in women's eyes. I always been a mistake. Oh boy, y'all! I tell you this. I feel good about what we talked about tonight. I don't feel like the Lone Ranger. I I'm just in another place in my life. I'm in the best place in my life I want to be in. Children all grown. I got two little dogs. They're my kids now. Camper and Minnie. And even my dogs like the man. So he a nice person, but he just got some ways I can't deal with. I'm done. I'm done. Now dating. Will I date again? Oh yes. I might have to step outside my culture. Get back out outside my culture. I don't know. I got to. I got to do something. It's somebody for everybody out here. It's somebody for everyone. But I'm not about to. I just listen to one thing that I'm not going to deal with. It's a complaining, whining man. I'm not. I don't deserve that. I don't like no crybaby. You want me to give you attention. This man had the nerve to tell me that I want attention. What is this man talking about? I let you wash your clothes and dry your clothes. I'm talking to my I'm talking to my real deals. Cause you gonna got bored than me. Oh, you said all women hate you. No, you said I got no good answers. In women, okay, you said not me, all women hate me. The real, you got to take them. You can't take me to McDonald's. You have to take me, it's a crab place up the street. Crab legs and lobster tails, shrimps is me. McDonald's now. I could buy my own McDonald's. See, you taking women to McDonald's. I don't believe you do that. I don't believe you doing it for real. I real don't. Y'all, you know what, y'all? I really enjoyed you all tonight. I love talking to the real deal because I ain't the only one. Don't feel bad, y'all. Don't feel bad. Um, I got a couple shorts that I've been put out that I got over there on TikTok about modern relationship. I'm gonna post them tomorrow. I want to have fun. I want to laugh. I need a hilarious man. I need somebody fun who like to just cuddle. It's more like I start over. Cause at first I ain't had no children, then I had kids. Now they all grown. I'm ready to enjoy it. I ain't got time to be playing no game. If you're not ready for it, I tell you what, let's do it like that. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna go back to the last one of the things before I leave. I'm gonna tell y'all what it says right here. And y'all remember to do this. Do this. It's something that they said in Ghosts. Something that they said makes a lot of sense. Let me find it. I hope y'all learned something. One something. If you ain't learned nothing that y'all got out of this content. Let me see. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, this. Remember this before I leave. People that ghost are too afraid, are too rude to address their own feelings or discomfort. Anybody ghost you, that means anybody disappear on you and you don't know why they did it, what happened to them, they won't answer your call, they gone. That's the kind of person they are. You don't want to be with someone like that. That is not comfortably address their feelings anyway. A person that can't express their feeling, you don't need to be bothered with that person. That's the truth. I appreciate y'all being here tonight. Please get these lights up over here on this channel. I know some of y'all not getting my notification. Some of you all are, and some of you all are not. Hit the top button where it said all notification. And I know all my notifications be saying ding, ding, ding. Woo. But I appreciate y'all. Win some, lose some. And you know what, Daria, I appreciate you. Because a lot of things that you already said helped me out. That's why I like having men's in the audience. I wish I could have more. Usually I have more men's Denise. And I appreciate everybody who came in the audience tonight. I appreciate everybody who watched. I appreciate all my viewers and everyone. Always feel good to put down your comment. Always be the type, if somebody asks you for feedback, give it to them. Because they need to hear what you got to say. Whether you're a male or female, young or old. Put it in the chat. It'll help. It'll help. Don't think I'm not listening. Don't think I'm not reading your comment and I'm not. I'm listening. I'm ready. I really am. I'm working, Well, like you said, win some, lose some. I ain't got time. I'm in my fun stage now. And I'm about to hit the jackpot, baby. March the 18th. It's about March the 18th. It's about to be on. I'm gonna hit the jackpot. You hear me? I'm about some good things about to happen to me. For me. Well, I don't have to work no more. But I can be on YouTube. I'm gonna be on YouTube. And y'all, and let me tell you this. Everybody not good with working on the computers. Me, I'm not a technology person. I'm not tech, period. I'm not technology, period. Athletic, I am. When it comes down to sports, I'm good. But getting on the computer, doing stuff, I'm not good. But I'm not gonna let that drag me down. I can give you all the researches and everything, but I just not good on the computer. So just have to work with me. Just do that. Everybody ain't good right here. Everybody ain't a good teacher. Everybody not a good coach. Everybody not good on the internet. But you can't give up. You can't give up because you got other people that can really help you and your family and y'all too. Step up and help. I love y'all. I'm out of here, okay? Talk to y'all later.